Yeah, guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, the United States of America has basically revoked all visas for nationals of South Sudan. South Sudan, of course, is in Africa. And you won't believe it, what they said. But this is the president, Salva Meredith, and this is the Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. So the US has banned all visas, and anybody looking to get a new visa, there'll be no visa issued to any new applicant as well. I was trying to figure out what is it that South Sudan did to the US, what kind of negotiations was going on, why they did this to them, because they're always coming up with something. But let's go to what the US said first. It said Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Saturday announced the US will revoke visas held by all South Sudanese passport holders, and no others will be issued effective immediately. Rubio attributed the change to the failure of South Sudan's transitional government to accept the return of its repatriated citizens in a timely manner, according to a statement posted on X. The U.S. Department of State on Saturday wrote in a statement that it is time for the transitional government of South Sudan to stop taking advantage of the U.S. We've been hearing this word a lot about taking advantage of the U.S. and taking advantage of that. We've been hearing it a lot. It says enforcing our nation's immigration laws is critically important to the national security and public safety of the United States, according to the statement. Every country must accept the return of its citizens in a timely manner when another country, including the United States, seeks to remove them. The department said it will be prepared to review these actions when South Sudan is in full cooperation. And then it went on to say that the East African countries on the verge of civil war would escalate in armed conflict, displacement, and severe food insecurity. Previously, the U.S. Embassy in Khartoum, Sudan, suspended the operation to include visas, passport, and other routine consular services on April 22nd. The move comes as the Trump administration in February ended a deportation shield for hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans in the US. And so I really was looking to figure out what was going on with this whole thing. And I understand that there were some negotiations as well going on, and they were seeking to get, well, let's just put it this way, this high level meeting, based on the news, high level meeting with the South Sudanese president, because there are some things in Sudan that the Americans want. And I kind of figured out it had to be something, and the meeting went sour. And now they're saying that the guy doesn't want to accept back, the deportees. But look what I found. So what I found is that South Sudan possesses a wealth of mineral resources, including gold, copper, zinc, lead, iron ore, limestone, marble, and diamonds, with oil exports currently dominating the economy. But gold mining is emerging as a crucial alternative source of income. Iron ore, we're talking about rare minerals. That's where the problem came in. That rare mineral is where the problem came in, because America's looking for a lot of it. And I understand that they were saying, look, basically what I was reading in one of the South Sudanese paper was that, look, they were saying this has to come with that, this has to come with that, and the Americans don't want to give that. So they're using this now to say that they don't want to accept it. That is why they're revoking all the visas. It has nothing to do with that really. It has to do with what they possess. The gold, the copper, the zinc, the iron ore, the limestone, the marble, and the diamonds. They need this here, that rare earth mineral. That is what America is really fighting for right now. Rare earth minerals. That is the problem up in Ukraine that they need. That deal has problems going on right now as well. That is what they need. That rare earth mineral. And that is the problem in South Sudan. So I mean, when I saw it first, I said to myself, they keep saying that people don't want to take back, people don't want to accept. I knew there had to be something else going on. When it comes to a country in Africa, there has to be more going on than the regular when you hear America say something like that. Because if you look at the continent of Africa, it has everything that you need. It has everything that you need. So I was trying to figure it out, and I got it. I got it. I really got it. But I tell you, boy, these African nations do need to come together more better, though, and try to organize themselves properly. There's too much scattered and too much division going on still in Africa. But anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe and comment on this video.